My name is Pablo, and this is the Garage in the Woods. How's it going, everybody? I hope y'all are doing well. As you can tell, we are back out here at the Garage in the Woods, and we're gonna have some fun here today. We're gonna start the day off a little bit differently here. We're actually running on the scoot up to the upper garage because apparently Gene left a couple boxes up here with some Jeep parts. So brought the scooter, make it easier to get up there, as well as to hopefully we can throw some of the boxes on here and scoot our way back down. So when we get up there, I'll check back in with you. All right, so we made it up to the upper garage. Dougie, say hi. Hey, Harv. So we made it up to the upper garage here, and apparently they're on this shelf. Are these all Jeep boxes? I thought there was only a couple. Let's see here, hold on. Jeep. Yeah, looks like actually all of these boxes are going down to the Jeep. So that scooter over there is not going to be a real good way to transfer it down there. I was under the assumption that there was only going to be a couple boxes, but this is actually probably better realistically because now we don't have to worry about hopefully like getting parts that we don't need anymore because they're already here. But I still got a ton of research. I've done a good amount of research already on this thing, and still got a ton more to do because apparently this vehicle was designed for underwater excursions and stuff like that. But yeah, let's see, some of our friends decided to show up again. Hey guys. Hey guys. But so yeah, like I said, change of plans. Scoot, not gonna work. We're gonna have to go get the strat rod and load her up. So let's scoot back down the driveway and go get old girl. Okay, so that didn't work too well. We're almost there though, so that's good. Okay, so I'd say we're pretty much full here, from floor to ceiling. Yeah, that thing's stuffed. Wasn't quite able to get everything off the shelves here, so we'll have to make another trip, but we got most of it crammed up in here. If you haven't seen from the last video, I don't really have a back seat, so that's about as full as we can get it for now. So what we're gonna have to do next is what we'll probably do or what I'll probably do, is bring this down to the lower garage, and I gotta figure out a table or something that I can kind of start laying this stuff out on. Actually, what I can do, there's an old ladder down there that I could probably turn into a table. It's an old wood ladder. I could probably just lay flat, and that would work perfect as a table. So that's actually what we'll do. We'll drive down here and start unloading everything. So yeah, we'll see you down there. Okay, so now that we got all this stuff out of the car, here nice and empty, down at the lower garage, our next step is to figure out where we're gonna put it. That guy right there, that's an old ladder. I actually don't know where that's from or whatever, but it's down here, so we're gonna use it. I figure we can clear out kind of this space next to the toolbox up against the wall, and we can use that as our table here. So, next thing we're gonna do is take all this stuff and throw it over there. After we clean it, of course. Okay, so now that we have everything down here on our little table, I think it's time to start going through all this stuff. But that's going to have to actually wait for another day, because I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon that got moved up, so I got to take care of that kind of stuff. So the main thing I wanted to get done today was get these couple of boxes, that's a couple, right? Couple of boxes down here and start going through them, but obviously it was a little bit more than that. I have done a ton of research on this Jeep so far. Obviously still a ton more to go, but I guess mostly what I found out about this Jeep is obviously it's a 1952. It is and it's considered an M38 A1, which is the second generation of the M38 style or whatever. It's actually the first year of the second generation. The M38 Jeep, that ended in 1952, and that was the last year of that style. And then the new style, the A1, came out in 52 as well. So there are not a ton of differences, but there are quite a few little differences and changes that they made over that time period or generation span. So those are kind of some of the things that we're trying to work through and figure out, what is from what model and stuff like that. The other thing, actually, that makes this kind of a unique Jeep as well is it was designed for amphibious activity. The whole Jeep was designed to be completely submerged. It actually, it originally came with a snorkel. And so that might be, too, one of those extra fuel lines that came back that normally would just be like a breather on the tank. That actually, if it truly would be an amphibious vehicle, that wouldn't be there, because then that would just suck up water, or water could get into the gas tank that way, which obviously wouldn't be any good. So if there's some type of return or like a valve system that will, be able to keep the water out of the gas tank, but still kind of return it, like I was saying before, that I believe is kind of what's going on there. But either way, like I said, I still have a ton of research to do on this. Like I said, this is not, your 1998 Chevy Cavalier where you can just look up stuff on YouTube or even just go to O'Reilly's and get parts for. This stuff, you gotta kind of hunt for parts or even just hunt for information. So, with that being said, I knew this was not going to be a overnight project. We're going to get this done in a week kind of thing. No. This is going to be something that's going to take time to do it right. And especially now that I know that this was the amphibious type of Jeep. Everything is sealed. Everything, all electronics are completely sealed from the factory. They're not the normal M38 A1 style or anything like that. They're like an upgrade from that, if you will. So, like I said, we got a ton of research we got to do on this thing. Still looking good though, nice and clean. But still a ton of research, still a ton of stuff we got to do before we can really start getting going on this. And but like I said, I don't really have much time here before I have to leave for this doctor's appointment. So I figured, since I kind of showed a little bit of it last video, and we talked about it in this one a little bit, I figured we'd do a little, maybe go over the strat rod, give you guys a little idea of what's going on there, because, like you already know, this isn't your average garage, I'm not your average guy, and that Stratus is not your average Stratus. So I think maybe what we'll do before I take off for the day is we'll do a little walk around on the Stratus and stuff like that. Give you a little preview of what's to come and everything like that, because we're definitely going to be doing a huge rebuild, just equipment and everything like that over the winter here. So stick tuned for that, and that'll definitely be fun.
Solar eclipse to the world of inhabitants where I dwell. Welcome to my home, my own personal hell. In my room, where I see the same blank wall staring back at me with the bulb flickering. All alone, letting you know I'm not the only one home. Empty pieces of love.
Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little montage of the strat rod here. Obviously, there's a lot more in depth we can go on her, but just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek here. So I kind of didn't really get much done today, but I at least got a little bit more organized and a little more information on where we got to go from here. So So I think we're gonna close out the video here today. Like I said, I gotta run, I gotta get going. But I figured we'd do crank this up a little bit for you here before we take off, so you guys can kind of see what the old strat rod's doing and all that. It's kind of hard to show on video sound, but we'll do our best here. And so, my name is Pablo, and this is the Garage in the Woods.
She would get